to today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. Hello, Corinne Brown. How are you?
I am great. How are you?
So much better now that you're on the show. We're getting ready to do a nice, fun episode for you guys today. So everybody grab your seats, or if you're in your kitchen because you want to grab some of the ingredients that Corinne's going to be sharing with you. Just so you know, Corinne Brown is my fresh tip expert here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So when I do different segments that involve something to do with whatever Corinne is over there doing, then you're going to see Corinne. So
we're keeping it fresh for you.
Yeah, keep it fresh. We're going to keep it fresh for you here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So now, listen, Corinne is a mother of two lovely daughters, Kirsten and Layla. And today on the Kim Jacobs Show, she's going to be officially sharing some fresh tips for back to school. Fresh tips for back to school, quick meals, lunch preparation, dinner options, things that you can immediately apply to your life today, not even waiting until another day. You can run to the grocery store, get these ingredients, and get going. So make sure you have your notepads or your electronic devices to capture the information. Are you ready over there, Corinne?
I think I'm as ready as I can be. So we're going to make this work. I got to get my little helper over here. Is she going to come over here and help me? But we are good to go because, school started for CMS yesterday in Charlotte-Mecklenburg. I know my girls are in Fort Mill schools and they start in 2 weeks. And whether you are, here, put this little one in your ear there. That goes in that one. Whether you are doing.
You cannot bring Kirsten on the screen and then just keep talking. Yeah. Look at this girl. She's like, hey.
Put it on so you can hear her. It goes in this ear. Yeah, so this is Kirsten. She is my little mini. Oh, she has to clean it, she says. She's worried about the germs because it was in my ear.
You know what? She is serious. And that's with all students. Believe it or not, Kirsten, I already love you. I just love you.
I know. I'm like, what is she doing? Make sure she doesn't put water on it, Layla. My other one's over there. Make sure she's, yeah. So this is the joy of live TV. And I'm sure many of you out there are working home moms, stay-at-home moms. I'm going to tell you, I'm a little scared with this back to school because we need structure. We need a routine. And working from home, I can tell you, I really do. Even if you're just with your kids at home, it's just, I think structure makes everything better. Kim, you know that as the balance doctor. We have to have a rhythm. And I think that the whole world, everyone's been kind of freaking out lately with, we don't know what they're doing with school. If they're eating, if they are going to school, a lot of them, they have to eat only in the classroom, which means they have to have everything with them. So you have to be prepared. It's that family setting, I believe is what it's called. Mm-hmm. So you got to make sure that, okay, do they have all their snacks? Do they have their water bottles? Do they have the things that are sustainable and for them so that their sandwiches don't get squished? And so when Kirsten gets back, I'll get her to share what she likes because she's experienced both with how to take your lunch. But then we're going to share some tips too with just when you've had a crazy day, like most days are, how do you make sure you have a healthy meal on the table without spending a fortune eating out? Even buying frozen pizzas can be upwards of $10 and they aren't that good. So I'm going to give you a solution for that too. And a couple other great stuff just because no matter which way you've chosen, I know my girls, I work from home. They will be making their own lunches just like they're going to school and they will have their time because mama doesn't have time to fix the gourmet lunch. Okay. Mama's got bills to pay. So we got stuff to do.
Mama's got bills to pay. There you have it right there. She said Mama's got bills to pay. So Kirsten and Layla will be officially making their own lunches and she's going to be sharing with you how you can have your children do the same thing. So listen, let me say this too, that if you haven't shared this broadcast already with your friends and your family, go ahead and take a moment to do that while Kirsten is sanitizing the ear device that her mom is trying to put in her ear without wiping it off first. So her mom is like, come on, Kirsten. And because she has an earbud in, she's like, oh, you're not going to be able to hear. So let me just give you this earbud. And Kirsten's like, halt the press. I need to go take a commercial break and sanitize the earbud. So she's on her way back in a minute. Okay. While we're waiting for Kirsten, though, let's go ahead and talk about some overall things that you recommend, Corinne, for busy moms, period. Like, I wrote the book Extreme Balance Makeover. And for those of you that don't know, I wrote a book called Extreme Balance Makeover, and it's how people balance all different aspects of their lives. And in the book, I share a lot of different tips and ideas on how you can effectively balance different components of your life without just losing your mind. It's easy to just lose it all if you don't have a structured situation in place, So please,
Absolutely.
you share some tips with everyone.
Okay, well, the biggest thing is to make sure that you have your home stocked with different certain staples. And I'm not just talking about like canned beans, but though I'm telling you, canned goods are great. I love having frozen vegetables on hand for quick meals, because frozen vegetables actually are just as healthy as getting them fresh in the produce section. The difference is because they can last longer and you don't have to worry about the shelf life as much. But frozen vegetables are frozen at their peak ripeness, their peak nutritional value.
Right.
So then when you go and steam them or throw them into cooking or whatever you're doing, you're going to have a high quality thing at a low price point for a quick meal. So of course, Tupperware has the solutions for that. And we'll be talking about some of my fresh product picks so that you can be modularized and organized in your pantry, in your fridge, and also in your freezer, because that's really important. One of my favorite things we're going to talk about is like quick meals. Last night, for example, I had just got back in from out of town. I had picked up my girls. I had work to do. I think we stopped off to get paint because I'm an overachiever, because I'm going to paint my daughter's room. And I got home and I'm like, they're starving. My head's about to explode and I have no idea what I'm doing. And I'm sure many moms out there, school or not, or dads, come on, you experience this and you're like, well, let's order a pizza. Okay. You order a pizza, that's going to take an hour anyways for it to get there. Gosh, you spend at least $30, if not more, ordering a pizza just to get it in there. Let's say you have a frozen pizza, like I mentioned before, you're going to spend $10, and there's so many preservatives that are in there too. Plus, let's talk about why can't we still have a good experience even if we're having a quick meal, right? Right. And when you get your kids involved in it, then they're able to make that even better. So last night we did pizza night. Okay. And I'm not talking about frozen pizza night. I'm talking about homemade pizza night. Now, that can seem overwhelming. You're like, homemade pizza? Are you kidding me? No, I did not make the dough. There's this brand actually called Waka. I am in love with them. They are little tubes. It's in the freezer section. It's right where the Pillsbury pizza dough is, or the crescent rolls. You could use crescent rolls, use them. But I love this Waka. It is fantastic. Their Harris Teeter often has them buy one, get one free, a couple dollars. You roll it out, the bistro one. Then you grab some tomato sauce. I always have a jar of like pizza sauce in the fridge or something, or just marinara sauce. Smear it on there. And then what do you have in the fridge? I've got my cheese. I've always got cheese that we freshly grate using the Grate Master, because when you freshly grate your cheese, there's no preservatives, no sawdust, none of that nasty anti-caking that we can't pronounce. So we always have cheese in our fridge.
Wait,
so you have that.
Stop for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is important. So you said that's a grater over there. You put the clump.
Oh,
tell us.
Okay, so I know I'm jumping all around. I apologize. It's just
let me say this as a preface. Preface. I think that's right. Okay, Sean will be like, Kim, get this grammatically correct. That grater is from Tupperware. Corinne is actually a national director, right?
Correct.
With Tupperware, and so a lot of her containers, everything that she uses is microwave safe, and it's Tupperware. So I love all of your gadgets. Go ahead.
Okay, it's cool. So this one it's dishwasher safe. It is the Grate Master shredder. It actually is used to grate your cheese. So you would take the whole block of cheese, put it in the top, mix it like this, and grate it through. It comes with two different, you guys can see, sizes. This is the smaller size. And that's actually, when you grate it, it grates up perfectly, just like shredded cheese. Toss it with a little cornstarch to keep it from clumping. And I'll buy it in bulk when it's on sale. I'll freeze it or keep it in the fridge. And you're saving half the cost, because when you grate your own cheese, it's less expensive, but you're not having those preservatives. Like I said, the anti-caking. Sawdust is on Parmesan cheese. I mean, what? We don't realize, because we think convenience, right?
Right.
Well, convenience costs, and it costs your waistline. It also costs your health. Get to the purest that you can, and you're going to find just better benefits all over.
And
So
did you
this thing is
say
amazing.
What? Did you say what the what? Because I mean, that means that
I
we
said what
really
the
could
what.
be right from the same mother, because I don't hear anybody say stuff that I say, and I'd be like, what the what? You know, and
Oh,
no, you said that.
mhm.
Corinne. Oh,
I
hey,
know.
Keston.
Hey, there she is. Can you hear her now? You got
All
it
right,
now?
is your earpiece clean now?
Oh, it's not clean. Can you hear? I'm worried because she did you get water on it? Okay, there you go. Can you hear now? Okay,
She is
good. All
not
right. So
interested in being on the show until you take something to wipe that earpiece.
she got it now, though. She's good. Now you use the Great Master a lot, don't you, Keston? All right. Why don't you share with them what you love about this?
Well, I like how it's kind of kid safe besides when you stick your hand there.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But it's also easy because it's fun. If kids want to do it, their parents can help them push down and pull, or the parents can pull and push down.
It's okay. It won't break. We're good.
It's easier.
It is easier.
Is it easy to use, Keston?
Yeah, it's easier than having to.
I think I have an example if we want to do it.
Work to cut the cheese.
Here's another one.
More when children try to cut cheese by themselves.
So, I mean, it's great. I use this for Brussels sprouts too. Also zucchini, carrots. We do zucchini bread and carrot bread and all this great stuff. But you can see it all coming out. I mean, it's so simple. When you have the other one, I get bloody knuckles. Do you ever get that? Where you're trying to grate with the other ones. And so I just love this. And it's a great addition. Everything in Tupperware is why Tupperware is one of my fresh product picks. It is a lifetime guarantee, cracking, breaking, splitting, and peeling. If you have a great rep like myself, you make sure that way if something happens, even if it's your grandma's Tupperware, we can probably help you take care of that. So as you can see how easy that is, you push down, you want to make sure the cheese is really cold. But just think, again, cheeses, you can even do zucchini. I do Brussels sprouts for a Brussels sprout salad with the grater. I mean, the grater can be used, it shreds, it grates. There's even an ice shaver attachment. So we'll do our own Pelican ice at home and make our own homemade natural syrups for an afternoon snack. We need to do that, don't we? I think we'll do that this week and film it. What do you think? I think it'd be good. Maybe we could come on Kim's show and do an ice cream day and show them how to make ice cream too.
Would you do that, Keston, one day? Come on and do ice cream? Awesome. And
I think that'd be great.
This is great. I love it. And it's easy because anytime someone her age is doing it, for those that are watching, I know I'm putting some muscle into my grater. Really, my children couldn't do what she's doing with
absolutely.
That. Good.
Well, we need to get this. I'm going to do a recipe. So let's kind of jump through there real quick. Let's go back to the pizza night. So here's the thing about pizza night I want you guys to realize is it can be interactive. So you have your cheese. When the kids help, they eat it more too because they're helping and they're excited about it. And then you look at what leftovers are in your fridge. I had some sausage left over. You have some peppers left over. So do a sausage and pepper pizza. Personally, I love mushrooms and sun-dried tomatoes and pesto. Put that on there. If you have someone who's dairy-free, just get the cheese-free alternatives. There's a lot of versions out there. Trader Joe's has a cashew milk mozzarella that I love. And so I know a lot of times it's hard to find a good substitute for gluten-free, dairy-free. And by having these simple things on hand, you have an interactive night. It's like a gourmet meal, but it's not at a gourmet price. And you're able to have those alternatives and substitutions that sometimes can be really hard to find.
I love it. Corinne, normally you're the animated one and you steal the show and it's a blessing and all of that, but now you have Keston on, so I can't hardly focus on what you're saying.
Oh my God, I know. Just wait. We're going to do a whip off in a minute for you guys. It's going to be so much fun. But okay, so that's just a great idea. Now, another idea for dinner is I'm going to teach you guys today a 5-ingredient pizza, or not 5-ingredient chili. And I will send the recipe to you later. Kim is going to give you a little code to tag or a text tag to do, and I will get you the recipe for this. So we'll do that later.
Meaning my audience, they'll all get the recipe?
Yes, all of your audience. I've got a great special for the whole audience. When you text Kim to my phone number, and I think, Kim, you have it to share. If not, I'll go on there and help share it too. Actually, you're going to get a special link that not only is going to give you a link back to my website with this recipe and some other fresh tips, but it's going to give you a personal shopping link, just so you know. So any of the products that you see me using today, 10% of any purchase is going to go to the Gabe's Hope Foundation, or heart.
Yeah,
heart,
Gabe's heart. I didn't know that.
Yep. So that's what we're doing for all of you guys, just for Kim's audience. So you're going to have a special link to shop from. And when you do 10%, we'll go back to the Gabe's Foundation. So just a little fun side thing. So if you see something you love, it's kind of like a win-win, right? You get the best and you support the best cause. So.
Oh, wow. So like if I get the shredder, because I'm going to get that shredder, then
Yeah,
10% goes back to Gabe's Heart Foundation.
absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
Isn't that great? I think
That's
it's fun. So it's a win-win that way. All right, so here's the chili we're making, and we're gonna make it because it takes 25 minutes in our pressure cooker in the microwave, which uses 70% less energy, and you're gonna be shocked. So that's why we got to get this in the microwave, so we can show you before the end of the show. So we're taking the pressure cooker, and we're actually gonna chop up an onion. Now, Keston loves this one. This is our little mini chop and prep. You're gonna show them how it works. You get started. You're good. Move this out of the way here. That's so great. So you can sit there and chop onions all day and cry about it, or you have great tools the kids love using. Perfect. It's almost like mush now. Seriously. When you do it too much, I don't know if you guys can see.
So wait a minute. You put an entire onion in there?
Yes, I did half an onion in there. Look at this.
And you sat that down in that container?
Absolutely. Right in here. So that's our little chop and prep. It's like a mini food processor, but no electricity is needed. I actually made my kids baby food in this. Like, this thing is amazing. This is the chop and prep. We love it, don't we? We make pesto in it sometimes. Well, I like the pesto. What do we're actually going to do whipped cream for you in the bigger version, the mama version, in just a minute. So there's a couple of different ones that you can do.
Thank you so much, Vanna. Thank you. Vanna, she doesn't know who Vanna is, but like on the show, anyway.
You know Vanna White from Wheel of Fortune? I don't think you've ever watched Wheel of Fortune, have you?
It's probably Vanna probably 100 years old.
I know, we'll have to educate her on all, but how easy is that, guys? Onions within seconds. You ever make chow chow, Kim? Or do chow chow, like that big onion dish for your family?
Yeah.
Yeah, how long does it take you to do onions for that?
Oh, I don't use a bunch of onions because I'm allergic, so I can't.
Oh, I forget that. Yeah, okay. So, well, if you don't want onions in this, did you know cabbage is a good substitute for onions? A lot of people, they'll give you that texture and a little something that you can try. All right, so we've got one onion that we put in here. Then we're taking a pound of ground turkey. This is the 90% lean turkey, but you can do any of it, whatever makes you happy, and just plop that thing in there. Go like this. You got to make sound effects.
That's gross.
Well, it's chili. You're the one who was wanting. She was wanting chili last night too.
I know, but not like that weird whatever that is.
Right here, and then we're gonna open our cans. We got a can of tomatoes, and we're gonna put a can of chili beans. Now we are using Tupperware's Easy Top can opener, and here's why. These ones do have those little tops, you know, that you can lift up. But even when you do that, how many people have touched that can? You know, like how many people's cooties are up on there? Just saying. And then when you lift it up, it's got those sharp edges, which you have to pull up. And a lot of times you can cut yourself on. So these are fantastic because it separates the glue. I don't know if y'all can see this far away. It actually separates the glue and it will actually fit back on it to make it easy. So then you just dump that in there. Okay. And then we're going to dump the other. Hey, baby, will you go grab the spatula out of there? It's a easy open can opener. It's Tupperware's can opener. And like I said, it lifts up on the side like this. You're going to go like this. And it goes around twice because it literally is not cutting in. There's no sharp edges. In fact, grab this little part. No, the spatula to mix with, sweetie. Look, watch. See how it is? It's not sharp at all. This means if you throw this in your trash bag, you're not going to have your trash bag split open on the way outside. You guys ever have that?
Dramatic. You're so dramatic, Corinne. That's why this is perfect. I mean, you're right down your alley because exactly what the customer testimonial needs to be is what I'm doing, which is the customer sitting here like this.
Did you just do that? Yes, I did. Hold on, I'm gonna grab the right spatula for us here. Here, baby. It's right there. Okay, cool. I know it's all these little fun tools that we have. So we got to mix this together. So literally, I mean, it's easy, but how many times have y'all done that? Like you put stuff in the trash bag and you're going to carry it outside. Go ahead and start mixing that together for me. And it splits open. Or someone cuts their finger on it, like the other can openers that you have.
Look how she's mixing.
Okay. She'll like it when she's eating it. Oh,
Right.
and I always joke at my Tupperware parties that if you cook in Tupperware, it does absorb the calories. So.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Yeah. So like we mentioned, if you see the thing that you want, I know Kim had it up there again. Text Kim to 980-289-0548, and you'll get exclusive shopping links from me as well as the recipes. Oh, sorry, baby. Also,
This is like a comedy show. This is like a comedy cooking session. Only because Keston is hilarious. She's like, look here.
She is my Tupper Todd. I am telling you. And we'll give you the other great product picks. But the thing is, too, is host your own Tupperware party and you actually can get the stuff for free. Virtual parties are huge right now. I had a girl the other day got $250 in Tupperware for free in her underwear at home because you don't have to wear a bra on a virtual party.
What? This is like, okay, wait a minute. This is a rated G session with Keston. Keston, what are you feeling about what your mom is saying over there?
She said weird things.
That is weird, isn't it?
You can be at home. You don't have to clean your house. How about that? Don't have to clean your house. Don't have to worry about the COVID. Don't have to worry about anything. You just go straight.
You're always cleaning at the house, though.
I have to.
Making us clean.
Well, you should clean. You are children.
Yeah, but still, why would you say you don't have to clean your house when you're always cleaning?
Well, that's a good testimonial, Keston. So
that's good.
Mommy is saying, hey, you can be in the comfort of your home. You can host these Tupperware parties. You don't have to worry about cleaning the house for guests to come over. But then she's always cleaning, right? Whoa.
Yeah. That's because, hey, I'm sorry. I think we talked about this last time. They have to do chores, okay? Mama doesn't do everything. You clean your room. You make your bed. Mm-hmm. You do this stuff. All right, so we're going to put this in the microwave for 25 minutes.
You know what? This could be kids say the darndest things type of thing. Like out of the mouth of babes, kids say they don't have any filters. So Keston's like, no, Mom, stop trying to cut me off. I have something to say to the world. What do you want to say to the world right quick, Keston?
Yeah, what do you want to say, baby? I don't know. All right. Well, dinner is cooking, okay? And that's our Tupperware pressure cooker. Now, the same thing that I'm cooking, if you have an Instapot or your own pressure cooker, you can. I just like Tupperware's better because literally the whole thing goes in the dishwasher. It's got incredible safety mechanisms. I'll be happy to share more with you later. But let's kind of jump through our day because dinners, you want quick meal ideas. We love Taco Tuesday at my house. We also just like Brenner, breakfast for dinner. We do that a lot too. But afternoon snacks, I think whether you're at school or not, a snack is important, right? And what is one of your favorite snacks to have?
Well, I like having veggies like those things.
I didn't hear her. Say it again.
Yeah, speak up so she can hear you.
Like a Slim Jim or something.
Well, what about whipped cream? Don't you like strawberries and whipped cream?
Gave me strawberries and whipped cream.
I have. Well, we're gonna make some right now. Okay, we're gonna make some strawberries and whipped cream right now.
For a snack at home, but never for a snack at lunch.
Well, no, this is like after school. Like you came home.
Oh, definitely like something like that. That would be delicious.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. So we've got some strawberries here. Now, typically I'd store my strawberries in my fridge smart. And I'm going to let you have, Layla, I need that whip and prep. That's right there. This is the Tupperware. It's fine. Whip and prep right here. It's great. And this is our new whip and mix. So we're going to have a whip off. It's a brand new product from Tupperware that just released this weekend. And it is fantastic. So we're going to show you how this works. Now, let's see. I need to get my milk. If you can, Keston, go ahead and take some powdered sugar here. And we're going to put like 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar in each of these. Can you do that for me? It's fine.
So all of these recipes that Corinne and Keston are sharing, she's going to, if you text, right, you're going to send this to them. If they text Kim to 980-289-0548, you're going to share which recipes you're using for today's episode?
Yes, ma'am, I am. You're going to get all kinds of fun links and more.
Okay. And then
go ahead. So go ahead and put 2 tablespoons of
Corinne, I found out today on this episode that she's going to give 10% back to my son's organization, Gabe's Heart Foundation. So All right.
Absolutely. So we like to give back. I think it's the right thing to do, and it's always good. So here's what we're doing. Have you ever made whipped cream, Kim? Have you ever done like homemade whipped cream?
No, I haven't. I actually, I can tell you this. Yesterday, we were watching Chopped yesterday afternoon. So we were watching the show, and my children, they made homemade chicken nuggets from scratch with heavy whipping cream and eggs and all of this stuff. They were delicious. And then we put some kind of like sauce on it, so it tasted like orange chicken. And we put it over rice. Woo! It was awesome. So I cooked some other items. I know how to cook very well, but I cooked some other supplemental items for them. I did some like grilled chicken tenders and hamburgers and stuff. So that's what I did yesterday.
A tablespoon of this. That sounds really yummy. I mean, seriously, when you make it from home from scratch, it's not that difficult. And I think it's great when they get involved.
So right now you put in powdered sugar and I have that same heavy whipping cream.
Yeah, so this is a silk alternative. And actually, so that's a lot of times people go, well, you know, I'm dairy free. And there's a lot of people I know that are dairy free, and they're constantly asking, what alternatives can I use? Well, Silk has an alternative heavy whipping cream. But here's a fun, fresh tip. You can actually get coconut milk in the can. I thought I had brought it with me, but I forgot. Is it in there?
Oh, just so you guys know, the
I don't see them
hearing backstage is actually Layla, and Layla is the back office. She's behind the scenes today working over there with Corinne, the Fresh Expert. That's
she is. She said hi.
Hi,
okay, she's my little helper there so we can have it. But okay, so you get the cans of coconut milk, but now make sure you don't get the reduced fat. You want the full fat one. You get that typically in the international section. That's fine. And do one in here too. International section in the grocery store. They have there's the name brand ones and then there's the store brand ones, but you want the one that's the full fat, and you can shake it up and you can hear. You want to hear that it's thick. And that can be used as an alternative as well. If you don't have a Silk alternative in your grocery store, or if you don't want to use the regular heavy whipping cream that's in the dairy section, these will work just fine. So we're making the whipped cream. So we've got 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, a tablespoon of cocoa powder. I really don't measure very well, I'm going to be honest with you guys, which just goes to show if I can do this, anyone can do this, but it's so simple. So we did a little bit, about a teaspoon of vanilla as well. So we're going to see who whips faster. Does that work for you?
Yep.
All right, cool. So this one, like I said, is the mama version of the baby chop and prep from before. It comes with a whipping blade as well as the cutting blade. This is our brand new whip and mix. It just was debuted. It's going to be in our new catalog.
Part of it.
It is, isn't it?
That's so cool.
So it's got these whipping blades. It's like hand mixing 48 times. Like, this is going to be so much fun. Let me get the thing on there. Are we ready?
Cookie dough with that too?
Yes. See, this one, this is cool. So it's got little gears right here. You see this right here? You turn this little thing. Let me take this off. That's my little pour spout. Okay. But it's got a 1. I think where is it? Yeah, a 1. And then there's a 2.
Oh, wow.
And a little slider. So it starts off where you have light like this for whipped cream, but you can also make like a buttercream or do your cake mixes or cookie mixes. You know that hand mixer you have that's a pain in the drain? Get rid of it. Okay. Because you can use it all in Tupperware and then the whole thing goes in the dishwasher to clean, which is fantastic. If you camp, if you tailgate, I know, right? Mind blown.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
She's like, let's go. Okay, let's go. I'm going.
Okay, who's winning? Who do you got? Okay, type Keston if you think Keston, type K-E-S-T-Y-N. Keston,
yep.
Keston. I want to see some audience members type Keston.
She's like, I'm gonna win.
I see Keston. Let me type Keston. Type Keston if you think Keston. Keston is winning.
Oh, I'm almost done. Egg whites. Do you guys do egg whites? These are good for egg whites. Do you feel like getting thicker yet? You want to check it or you think you're good? Because mine's done. I want mine a little thicker though, actually. Ooh, that looks good.
Yours
okay,
looks good,
look at this. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
I know. So this is the great thing about being at a home studio. I can stick my fingers in it, and it's just fine.
Right. Keston, how do you feel cooking with mommy? Oh,
How do you feel cooking with mommy?
How do you feel?
Peaceful.
Oh, that's an important point, everyone.
I think we're good.
Feels like she's at peace.
So let's show. Y'all see this? Like literally.
I love it.
Cream.
Great job, Keston.
You'll see yours and hers too.
Oh my God.
So cool. So, I mean, how easy is this? And then you're going to take, and let's grab a little like plate or something here. Or let's just grab the big spoon. And I mean, you take, look, you got this great, super yummy whipped cream. Here, move your thing. Have it out for them. Takes a few seconds. They get off the bus. Make it for them fresh. Give them a little bit. Put a little bit of yours over here too. You can see the difference a little bit there. But then grab your strawberries. And you have got a super yummy and amazing snack for after school. Look at that.
I love that.
Isn't that great?
My daughter Jayla, she jumped on backstage. She's not coming on either, but she said, "Mom, I am on the show right now typing for you." She loves this episode because she watches Chopped a lot. So she's so inspired.
I mean, I love it.
It tastes like a chocolate straw.
It is. It's kind of like a chocolate mousse. So you're making your own chocolate mousse. Now I did one. If you follow my page, The Fresh Expert, last week I actually debuted this brand because it literally has just only been out for less than a week. And I did a Mexican chocolate whipped cream that I actually put in my coffee, and you put a little cayenne in it and a little bit of cinnamon in it. And this is fantastic. Available. This is called the Whip and Mix. It does retail for $49. Lifetime guarantee, dishwasher safe. I like it darker, but I don't want to eat this. But feel out how healthy that is too. I mean, literally, it is powdered sugar. It's 4 ingredients and price point. I mean, you're going to pay more for alternatives because it's $2.49, right? But otherwise, I mean, this is like $5 for enough for multiple people to have a yummy, simple, healthy thing. And it has the best ingredient of all, which is love. Because when the family gets together in the kitchen, that's when the heart really shows. So
I love this. I mean, like yesterday, all of my children, we were all standing in the kitchen together, cooking and preparing items. And
yummy.
that is you can tell the bonding is there, and the fun and the love. I love it.
And you find things that you like. I think that children are more open to trying new things when they actually get to partake and be part of it too. And this is going to help you with the back to school. As you're meal prepping, let them meal prep. So let's kind of jump from there. So we've got dinner cooking, right? We got afternoon snack. We're moving our way down. Let's talk for a second about lunch. Okay. So lunch, what do you normally do for lunch?
Asking questions, and I want to make sure I don't get gone because then the question won't be relevant to what you were talking about. Let's see.
Oh, I'm happy to. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna clean up while you're pulling that so we can move to the next one.
Okay, omelets are a great breakfast dinner meal as well, Allison said.
Yes, actually, I'm gonna show you how to do an omelet in 2.5 minutes in the microwave before the end of the show.
Oh wow, okay. Allison,
I got you.
I see a future Chopped junior contestant in your daughter, Keston.
What do you think? You want to be a Chopped junior contestant? Maybe.
I think she likes those strawberries over there. Keston, look, a lot of people were typing, Keston won the competition.
Well, what you're going to get since you won? What do you think mommy needs to get you? Just some love. Oh, here it was. She did have it. That's the canned coconut milks.
Okay.
It was right there.
Allison said, Goya coconut milk is fantastic for many things. There's Jamaican choice. The coconut milk, they can be found in Walmart. Coconut is a staple in cooking in the Caribbean and most tropical countries.
So true. Thank you for sharing that. Because, I mean, there are so many great things out there people don't even know about. I mean, it's just try it. It adds a little bit of a swagger.
Isn't she the lady that you had that phone call in the kitchen?
Yeah, she asked me to be on her show a few weeks ago, too. You got to see Kim and she remembers. We were talking about how ask is a very powerful question.
Do you think that people should ask for what they want?
Yeah.
Yep. With manners, though. Always have manners.
Please, I have no strawberry.
Well,
Please, you can.
let me say this to you guys, since we're talking about asking right quick. I am asking you guys to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show. I have and you know what? I'm big on, I do believe that transparency is important. I don't really know what I'm doing that much when it comes to YouTube, right? And so my children are also trying to help me behind the scenes. And they say, Mom, you have to ask people to subscribe. So I think it's like 660 subscribers right now. I'm asking you guys to help me reach my short-term goal of 1,000 subscribers. I'm 340 away from 1,000 subscribers. Now, again, it's all kinds of viewers on the other platforms between Facebook and Twitter and which Periscope and iHeartRadio, iTunes, and all of these different platforms. It's about 20,000 views per month. But I'm also trying to get my viewership up on the YouTube channel. So can you guys take a moment and subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show today and turn on your notifications? 340 of you guys, please. Can you go to do that and be a part of what I also call the Patreon membership? That's for after party content. So anybody that's a part of my Patreon membership, which right now, again, I'm just starting with that. That's people that pay into a membership program, and they once a month you pay into this, like it's $12 a month. And then guess what? You get exclusive content that only you get as a Patreon member from some of my guests that come on the Kim Jacobs Show. So become a Patreon member today as well. Okay, while you were over there prepping, I thought I'd take advantage of that opportunity.
No, I love it. I mean, that's why we work so great together. It's good to maximize. So let's think of some cute ideas for snacks in the afternoon, or it's not snacks, but even for lunches. Have you ever heard of banana sushi? Some people have heard of it, some of it haven't. It's so simple. I just love a fun twist. So I took a tortilla, and this is the great thing again, is you can buy those Lunchables, right? That are on the shelf. You think it's easy, but Lunchables have a shelf life of 3 months. That's 90 days. Okay. Do you really want your kids eating something that's been sitting there possibly for 90 days?
Right. No.
I mean, just think about it, right? So these are our large lunchettes from Tupperware. These are actually on sale right now. So follow that link. So when you get it, and you can go ahead and plan. Now, Keston, I asked you to go ahead and think about this morning. What are some of your favorite combinations for lunches? So think about that again. First, we're going to show them how to do the banana sushi, and then I'm going to ask you to share. Okay. So the banana sushi is easy. You take one banana. Okay. You take peanut butter. You take the peanut butter of your choice. Do you like natural peanut butter?
Crunchy peanut butter.
Do you like cashew butter?
Smooth.
Do you like it smooth or creamy, or almond butter? Like, what nut butter do you like? And then let's talk about tortillas. Apple butter. Ooh, apple butter. Oh,
Sunflower butter.
Sunflower butter. That's a good one too. Or sun butter. What's that one?
I think it's sun butter.
Sun butter. And then tortillas. Are you low carb?
Very well versed in her butters.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, she's well versed in a number of things. Wait till we talk about water bottles. She's good about that one. All right, so you pick your tortillas. Do you need low carb? Do you need gluten-free? You know, do you want whichever? So you take your banana. I mean, this is so hard. No, I'm just kidding. And you literally just take it and roll it like sushi. So we've rolled it. It's literally a banana rolled in a tortilla with a peanut butter. I know, right? Mind blown because it's so simple. And then we just cut it into about like little half size and inch pieces. You want to show that one? There you go. Show it up.
Oh my God.
And you've got,
he's going to love that. He's going to love that. Wow.
Yeah, and then you take them and you put them in here, and it's a cute little something else that's easy. So afternoon snack, or again, have a great thing for sushi in the afternoon. I mean, how easy is this? There are so many great lunch ideas. So what are some of your other favorite lunch ideas before you eat all that?
Well, a good basic lunch would be maybe a sandwich, a bag of chips, maybe some fruit snacks or a fruit cup, or even just maybe you wanted some veggies with it, or like fruit.
I know you love hummus with veggies.
Yeah.
So this way we'll do like a hummus platter for her. We'll put our hummus in here. We'll put our different veggies and tortilla chips or pita chips or even pita pieces. You can cut up your small pita pieces and put them in there. I know sometimes they'll do chips and salsa, and they'll do like a blended rice. Last night, actually, took leftover pizza. Put your leftover pizza in here and go ahead and prep out for lunch the next couple days, because kids do eat cold pizza and they love leftover pizza at school. So when you're making your pizzas, like last night making the plan ahead meal, like, or making our pizzas as a family, plan ahead, make a second one that you can go ahead and cut up and have it for lunches for the next few days for lunch. I mean, so many great ideas that you can do. Quinoa salads, whether you're meal prepping for, again, for yourself or for the kids.
Since Leah likes sushi so much, this would be perfect.
They'd be perfect. And you could do real sushi.
Actually, it wouldn't, because Leah doesn't like bananas.
She doesn't like bananas. Edamame, have those in there for you. Or just your plain old meat and cheeses, guys. Get your pepperoni and your cube cheese and your crackers, but do your own. And that way you know how fresh that cheese is, as opposed to, okay, its shelf life is 3 months, but how long did it take to get to the store after it was packaged, after it was manufactured, right? How many preservatives are on them? So
she's more dramatic than you. So definitely she's your seed, because she's like this with the banana, even though she knows she's not going to eat it because she doesn't like banana. Guys, listen, these are some great tips from Corinne and from Keston over there. This is incredible. Incredible. One lady said that she said apple butter is her weakness. Allison said that.
I'm saying apple butter is so good. Even apples and bananas. Now, you're doing your apples and peanut butter in here. Take your apples, make sure you cut them up. You can cut them up, but soak them a little bit in a lemon water. The reason apples turn brown is because they oxidize. It's when the air hits them. So if you take an acid like lemon or even pineapple juice, depending on what you have, just some sort of acid juice, and soak them in it or dip them in it. And then don't leave them in there like all night, but let them be in there for like 5-10 minutes and then take them out, dry them off. That's how people keep the apples from turning brown when you buy them prepackaged. So do it yourself, and you are going to save like 1/5 to 1/6, or it'll cost you 1/5 to 1/6. You will save like 75%, if not more. Wow. Seriously, it takes a little bit of time, but it's bonding like with your minis, and you're making that love, which is what really matters the most.
Make sure you guys follow Corinne Brown, the Fresh Expert, on Facebook. And she has a program every Tuesday that she goes live and share tips all the time. And then also make sure that I'm going to give you that text. Where is that? I'll put that.
Isn't it good?
Information back. Well, make sure you text the word Kim to 980-289-0548. Text Kim to 980-289-0548, and she's going to send you so many things. Anything that you purchase, 10% goes back to Gabe's Heart Foundation. Thank you so much, Corinne. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Okay, so
what does she eat?
I know now she's eating them. She likes it. See, don't diss the banana. I'm just saying. Don't diss it. All right. So just so you know, Tupperware does have the solutions to help you as well. We were talking earlier about plastic bags. A plastic baggie takes 1,000 years to decompose in a landfill. Okay. So I just want you to think about sustainability with our future. We're going to talk about water bottles too, because 1 out of 5 water bottles in 2018 only 1 out of 5 were recycled. Okay. So basically, you're having most of the water bottles, you're like, oh, it's water bottles, it's convenience. It's ending up in our landfills. What was it, like 5 million ended up in the oceans, and it's harming and killing marine life. 3 million bottles are dumped into the ocean each year. When you buy the single-use plastics, that's like the Dasani or the Spring Made, the store brand, whatever it is. What is it? Of that, 38 billion water bottles end up in landfills each year. 38 billion people end up in landfills. And so that's why you want a sustainable solution. They talk about phthalates. That's a big word, okay? Phthalates. Phthalates is what makes sure. Phthalate. It's PHLA.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah. It's one of those, right? Phthalates. But that's what makes your plastic pliable. And that's why they say those single-use plastics should not be frozen. Right. And they shouldn't also be left in your car, because the plastic can leak into your water. Okay. So you need things that are phthalate free. So Tupperware does have the solution. We have eco water bottles that we love that are dishwasher safe, help save the marine life, save the turtles, as they say.
Technically plastic.
But it's the quality, guys. Not all plastic is created equal, just like not all glass. So genuine bona fide Tupperware is not sold at the dollar store. It's not sold in your big box stores. Real Tupperware is only sold through me, an independent Tupperware rep, and you deserve the best. So just hands down, and that's how it works, right?
And you get the drama associated with Corinne being your representative. So,
I know, right?
Over there, Keston.
Tell them you mentioned, well, you can't, you're shoving the stuff. She keeps shoving. I think she's doing this to not have to talk. But she was sharing with me earlier about the single-use baggies for your sandwiches. For the kids that are taking their lunches, she was sharing how, you know, she has taken them that way before for field trips, and her sandwich gets smushed and it's gross. How many times have you planned ahead for yourself?
I'm going to put you on the screen for a second because my doctor's office is calling. So you go ahead and keep talking.
All right, cool. All right, so but think about it, guys. You have the plastic bags you put your sandwiches in, the sandwich bags. They get squished, they go in the bag, everything smashes together. It's gross. So have a strong sandwich keeper that you can have, and it'll keep it together too. So these are great solutions. The sandwich keepers. Also, we've got our lunchets. There's so many great things that you can use that we can have. But we have one more thing we're going to share with you guys, and that's how to do an omelet in just 2 minutes in the microwave. Okay, and we are going to be using Tupperware's. That's the chili. We're going to get that. Tupperware's breakfast maker. Now, I love the breakfast maker because you really can do poached eggs, but on omelets, which is what's exciting. So we're going to take 2 eggs in our quick shake here, and we're just going to shake it up. Okay. So no waiting in line at the McDonald's, no worrying about a McMuffin or any of that kind of stuff.
McMuffin?
Yeah, you know the McMuffins. We don't go to the store, so I don't know. Look at that. Whee!
It's called a McMuffin.
Wasn't it a McMuffin?
Called a McMuffin.
It's not a McGuffin. Season it however you like, whether you like your omelets with salt and pepper, whether you want some fresh veggies that are left and on hand. Take that cheese that we freshly grated, and we're going to stick that right in there. And then we're going to put this in the microwave for just 2 minutes, and we're going to have an omelet that's done. Like, how exciting. So I'm going to go put this in so you guys can see the finished product. Do you want to share with them any other favorite things that you love, like the French toast, bread?
Well, I like.
Talk to them.
Wait, I can't hear you, Keston. Talk louder.
Breakfast, and I'm not really good at making decisions, so she normally picks for me.
Oh, you know what, Corinne? Because when you walked away, your mic is, we can't hear her. So say what you said one more time.
Did your mic die on us?
We can hear you.
Oh, go ahead. Keep talking. It's fine. She can hear you on mine. If not.
I think he's leaning in.
Okay, go ahead, Keston. Say what you said.
Well, and normally she'll ask us, since I'm not really good at making decisions, normally she'll make maybe French toast, waffles, pancakes, and a tip that she could give you, but I'm saying it is that in the waffle iron, when it's opening and closing, you can actually put hash browns in it, and you can close it down, and then it makes a waffle hash brown that she did once for me, and it's really good. You can just drizzle salt over it, and it's like a hash brown in a waffle form.
She went on a whole different road and rabbit hole there, but it was good. I like that.
What you just said, waffle hash brown.
When you put the hash browns in the waffle maker, it made it
hash browns. You can do that. Yeah. Okay. So there's some other great things to do is to make sure that you're doing waffles right in the morning. And I do go ahead and I cook and I plan ahead and I do bunches of waffles, and then I will freeze them. And these are great, the freezers, and I'll freeze them individually so that we have. In fact, this is the one I'll use. And I'll go ahead and do extra pancakes, extra waffles, and we have them in the freezer. So instead of having Eggos and wasting your money on that kind of stuff, we've already got them. So that way we can easily heat them up in the microwave in 30 seconds. And they've got a super nutritious breakfast. I throw a little bit of extra protein powder when I make my waffles and pancakes, so they get a little bit of extra nutrients. And just think about when you make it at home, you have a chance to add those extras that really make a difference.
That's cool.
So that one's great. but the or the breakfast maker is a fantastic one because they can do things on their own. I know the French toast takes 90 seconds to do, which is fantastic. So lots of great tips. I'll give you more. And of course, when you text that number, you're going to give you links back to my website. So all this craziness from the last hour, you'll be able to read, take your time and go through. So hopefully we can help simplify your back to school. But let's show you the reveal. What do you think of this chili that we did in 25 minutes?
Well, while you're pulling that out, Shannon Hancock says, I love these ideas. My mom said great tips. And then, of course, I told you our church mother, Mother Julia Harper, is on every day, and she loves the show as well.
Thank you guys so much for sharing. I mean, we love hearing. And I mean, if there's other fresh tips, I know Kim and I were talking, we're going to do some fresh tips monthly for you guys. And if you'd love to know certain things about In the Kitchen, let Kim know. Make sure you subscribe and follow. And that way I can share things that help for you as well. So we can all give you balance with some freshness. So it's kind of that together, both of them for you. So this is exciting. Now, so the pressure cooker, can you see the little thing there? It's up. That indicator, it's up. It's actually telling me there's too much pressure. So I'm going to let this sit for 1 second. Normally it needs to rest for about 5 minutes. So while that's doing that, can you go grab the egg out of the other microwave? Yeah, you'll grab the breakfast maker so they can see the omelet too. But I mean, this pressure cooker, I just want to take a second. This is on sale right now too. This lives in my dishwasher. I did risotto in 18 minutes. You can do a pork chop in 20 minutes, a whole chicken in 20 minutes. One pot pasta, literally you put the pasta, the meat, the sauce, everything. It's 10 minutes in the microwave. The microwave is not your enemy. When you have the right tools and you're educated, you can save so much money because the microwave uses 70% less energy than your oven. And we have tools where you can do grilled chicken in 6 minutes and it is juicy, it is moist, it's falling off. So there are some great things for you. Oh, I love that, Allison. Aww.
Allison, for those that are listening to the podcast, said, my granddaughter loves being in the kitchen with me. She's enjoying this. So she's very much enjoying today's episode.
I got it.
You all are enjoying these kind of ideas and tips. Make sure that you subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show and make sure you follow Corinne Brown. Follow her on all of her social media platforms at The Fresh Expert. You can follow her, Corinne Brown, and you're going to learn new tips and a lot more. Plus, she's actually my segment person for Fresh Tips. So you're going to see her on the Kim Jacobs Show anyway, automatically. And just tell us some topics you would like for her to cover when she comes on. That helps make it easy for us. So if you want ice cream, if you want to talk about dinner, or whatever it is that you want to talk about when Corinne comes on, she'll do that, a segment on that just for you.
Just for you, absolutely. So let's show you the egg first, because as you can see, it's still steaming. We're trying to make sure. Normally, you want to make sure this completely resides before you open, but for the sake of timing, I'm kind of forcing it a little bit, but please don't do that at home. I don't want you burning your eyebrows off. But let's look. 90 seconds. We have an egg in the microwave. How easy is that? Like, right? It's really good too.
Wait, stop for a second, friend. You're saying that you put okay, because I have to visualize stuff. I'm a big visual learner.
Okay, so I think that's when you had jumped off the screen for a second, but it's cool. So we took 2 eggs in our quick shake here, and I shook it up.
Okay.
Just 2 eggs, shook it up. You can scramble it in a bowl. That's fine too. Then we put it in the Tupperware breakfast maker, and I put some Chipotle seasoning on it, some of that fresh ground cheese that we had. Literally 90 seconds is all it took. And you can see this whole thing comes right out, okay? How easy is that? So not only can you just eat it like an omelet, right? Yeah. But take it and put it in a tortilla, wrap it up with, and you're on the go. And you've got breakfast on the go as they're running out to the bus stop. Seriously, breakfast, you don't have to worry about, I mean, cereal, they love cereal. I know my oldest is in a...
Yeah, I remember once we quickly made, like, I believe in like this, we made us cinnamon rolls, and then the bus was right there, was coming very soon. So just put it in the Tupperware bowl and we ran to the bus stop.
Absolutely. You could do 3 cinnamon rolls. So the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls, take 3 of them and put them in here, and it's 90 seconds and they're done. So you don't have to wait for the oven to heat up, all this good stuff. I've got even more tips that we'll be sharing with you. Again, make sure you follow the Fresh Expert. Some of these have already been shared that are on my Facebook page now. Go through my videos, check them out. And then if you want to see it live here with Kim, I'll redo it for you because it's Kim, right? So we can do that for you to make sure you follow. But let's do the reveal. Are you ready? So we take off all the pressure gauges. I mean, this thing is fantastic. Always open away just because of the steam. But I want you guys to see. Can you see this?
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. Amazing and beautiful.
And oily.
Well, the chili is, honey, when you have real meat. But I mean, seriously, if I can do this without dropping. Do y'all see?
Yes.
Chili. Done. 25 minutes. Have your cheese bar. Have your sour cream. Personally, I like to use non-fat Greek yogurt in lieu of sour cream. Higher in protein. It tastes just the same. Adds that extra health benefit for you. Yeah.
When I made chili, I wasn't expecting it to have all this liquid.
Well, every chili is different. It depends on how you make it. A lot of times we will do one with like a 5-bean chili at home because I do more of a vegetarian version. And if you do want a vegetarian version and you don't want the turkey, ground turkey, you can actually do the soy protein that's in the freezer section. And they have the small little pieces.
You used to make, when you would make it where it's like thick
and do a little bit of each of it too.
It's kind of like pudding.
Yep, and we've done that one too. There's so many different versions. There's another recipe. There's a 3-bean chili on my website, thefreshexpert.com, if you want that one. But there's also, if you want another meat alternative, there's a lot of plant-based meats out there that are in the deli section where you would go to get the ground beef or the ground turkey. There is a ground soy oscillate. And it's so many of the great ones. It's soy oscillate. It's another plant-based. I mean, plant-based is the trend right now. I'm telling you, everything plant-based cheese, plant-based. Yep. So they've got the ground plant-based meats. You could do it the exact same way. So super cool. And I know Allison has commented about a few things. Allison, make sure you go back and check the Fresh Tip Tuesdays because there's one where Keston and I made unicorn cupcakes for her birthday. And I think that your daughter would love those. So they were unicorn cupcakes. They were tie-dye, opened up, and stuff came out of them. And it's such a fun one to do. So that's
you have that on your page.
Yeah. So go on the Fresh Expert page on Facebook. It was a Fresh Tip Tuesday we did actually last summer. So just if you go through and look at the videos, you'll see all kinds of cool stuff. For about almost every week, I'm on live, and there's another video about something. And Nibbles made a debut on that one, didn't she? Nibbles is her little bunny. So,
well, we have an after party for our Patreon members only. So after, and actually Allison is one of our Patreon members. So when we go live just for the Patreon members, then she might be able to pop on and ask you a few questions because only for our people that are Patreon members. So you and Keston stay on after we finish and I'll share with you how that works for a few minutes.
Love it.
She said, I already went on your page. Unicorns are her favorite for sure. Thank you. Okay.
Yay. Yep. But I love that. So just let's do a little recap of the fun things within this last hour. Not only have we got to share, we've had some fun things with the mini, we've grated some cheese. We've made a chocolate whipped cream, great for an afternoon snack. We made breakfast. We made lunch, our sushi banana rolls, and dinner is now ready. We've got chili. I mean, and how easy is that?
We've got breakfast, snack, lunch, and dinner.
Everything.
Right.
And it's simple, and we did it together, and it's done with love. And the best part is cleanup. Everything's going to go in the dishwasher, so you can kick your feet up, have a nice hot tea or a glass of wine, whatever makes you happy. You know, this simplifies and freshens your life. And that's what balance is about, right, Kim?
It is so much. I mean, you've provided so much balance in 1 hour. And again, you'll be coming back frequently on the Kim Jacobs Show. So please make sure you guys share your ideas of what you want to hear from the Fresh Tip Expert, Corinne Brown, and her lovely daughter, Keston Brown. Thank you, Keston, for being my guest today.
I say thank you.
Thank you.
Did you have fun? I'm so glad. I'm so glad you were my guest.
Really
Come on anytime you want. Thank you, Layla, in the backstage, back green room.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Layla, and thank you so much, Corinne. Stay backstage. I'm going to go ahead and share you with the rest of the Patreon members. Any closing comments?
Just you deserve the best, not the rest. So just remember, you can pay full price, you can pay half price, or you can get it for free for all my fresh product picks. So make sure you connect with me. And if you do see stuff, if you missed it, 10% does go back to the Gabe's Heart Foundation for all purchases made through that link. So let's give back while getting the best.
Awesome. All right. I forgot to tell my kids what I wanted to be pulled up right now, so they don't have that up there. But make sure you guys text 980, text Kim to 980-289-0548. 980-289-0548. Oh, thank you so much, Jeremiah and Jayla. They're on it backstage. My children are helping me backstage. Okay, also make sure you know that Quest Church prayer line begins now, and Pastor Jacobs is praying for people regarding all that's happening still with COVID-19. So please go over to the Quest Church prayer line, which is 978-990-5000. Access code is 322083#, and that's Monday through Friday from 12 to 12:30. And my children also said thank you so much, Keston, because they enjoyed it so much. They're backstage watching you today. They normally aren't always back there helping. But okay. I just want to close out and tell you guys tomorrow, tune in to the next edition of 11 o'clock a.m. here on the Kim Jacobs Show. You're going to be in for another treat. Tomorrow, who's my, oh God, I got to tell you, tomorrow. Oh my gosh, you're going to be learning about some scholarships for those that have housing needs. You definitely want to tune in tomorrow. It's a great episode lined up for you. And on Thursday, I have a guest that's going to be talking about a big pageant dealing with plus size women. And she's going to be on Thursday. Friday is Freestyle Friday. We have all kinds of stuff to talk about, ranging from UNC Chapel Hill closing down because, from the perspective of going back to online learning because 130 students contracted COVID-19. We have lots to talk about on Friday. So start sharing your ideas for Freestyle Friday. You can put them right on my Facebook page and comment or email me, kim@thebalancedoctor.tv. Let's go backstage to our Patreon members. Thank you both, Corinne, and thank you, Keston and Layla, for being on today's show. All right, everybody. Have a great one.
Screen dance.